Meanwhile, other celebrities connected to Diddy are taking action to distance themselves. For instance, photos of Diddy were recently removed from Mel's Drive-In, a historic Hollywood diner. The establishment cited ongoing concerns regarding Diddy's reputation and stated that they couldn't ignore the public backlash any longer. This move signals a broader trend in Hollywood, where those who once aligned themselves with Diddy are now eager to avoid association. According to sources close to the case, some of Diddy's celebrity associates are discreetly settling with potential plaintiffs. By doing so, they aim to avoid being publicly named in lawsuits or trials that could damage their reputations. Busby claims that a few well-known figures have already paid settlements to keep their involvement under wraps, though their identities remain confidential for now. This pattern reflects how Hollywood's elite is maneuvering behind the scenes to protect themselves amidst the unfolding scandal. With Diddy's reach and influence, this trial could mark a historic shift, pulling back the curtain on the entertainment industry's darker side. How far will Diddy go in revealing the truth, and will he implicate his high-profile friends in an attempt to save himself? As the trial nears, how many other Hollywood figures will be dragged into the spotlight, and what will it mean for their careers? Sean Diddy Combs is currently entangled in multiple lawsuits, with claims that span over 2 decades and involve more than 100 individuals. The high-profile nature of these cases has led to intense media scrutiny, revealing several layers to Diddy's legal troubles. Some of these lawsuits suggest that associates and even family members were involved, with accusations pointing toward a network of enablers and participants. One of the most significant elements in Diddy's defense has been his team's efforts to settle lawsuits quietly. A few months ago, Diddy paid $30 million to a former associate who threatened to release a tell-all book about his misconduct.
You can buy the exclusive rights to it for $30 million. Catch and kill this book.
Despite the settlement, news of the lawsuit spread, leading to a wave of new complaints as others came forward, claiming they were also victims and deserved compensation. These developments were discussed by several legal experts who noted the similarities between Diddy's case and other high-profile instances in the music industry. Attorney Tony Busby, who represents many of those plaintiffs, has been vocal about his intention to hold Diddy accountable.
The assaults. We asked Busby straight up if these upcoming lawsuits are just about people trying to cash in by claiming to be one of Diddy's alleged victims, and
Busby, known for taking on celebrity cases, stated that he would not only pursue Diddy but also anyone in his circle who may have enabled the behavior. This includes other prominent figures in Hollywood and the music industry, indicating that the implications of these lawsuits might expand beyond Diddy alone. The number of lawsuits against Diddy has grown exponentially. Currently, Diddy faces a class action suit involving more than 120 plaintiffs. Legal experts describe this case as unprecedented, given its scope and the number of people coming forward. These individuals claim that Diddy exploited their desire to break into the music industry, using his influence to manipulate and control them. Some of the plaintiffs include young artists and producers who had direct interactions with Diddy, adding weight to the case and complicating his defense.
The wall of silence has now been broken, and victims are coming forward.
A critical aspect of this class action lawsuit is the involvement of Diddy's inner circle, including business associates and other celebrities who frequented his events. The legal filings hint at a broader web of individuals who may have witnessed or been complicit in these events. Lawyers like Busby argue that they intend to name these enablers, making it clear that the repercussions of these cases could ripple across the entertainment industry. As the lawsuits pile up, the media has continued to cover every development in the case. Legal analysts compare Diddy's situation to that of other controversial figures, emphasizing how the accumulation of claims might eventually overwhelm even the most robust legal defense.
We believe in him wholeheartedly. He didn't do these things. This was a 10-year relationship.
Observers speculate whether Diddy's attempts to settle some lawsuits outside of court are genuine efforts to make amends or calculated moves to silence potential whistleblowers before they speak. Can Diddy's defense successfully discredit the growing number of plaintiffs? Or will the mounting evidence prove too overwhelming for even his high-powered legal team? With Diddy's testimony on the horizon, will he expose others involved, or will his words further entangle him in a web of accusations? As Sean Diddy Combs prepares for his upcoming trial, his legal team has unveiled an aggressive strategy designed to counter the numerous allegations and accusations piling up against him. Agnifilo has outlined that Diddy's defense will rely heavily on presenting him as the victim of a federal agenda aimed at bringing down powerful individuals in the black community. This tactic, according to the legal team, is meant to challenge the prosecution's motives,
violent sexual assault or rape, sexual abuse,
suggesting that they are using Diddy's status as a way to amplify their own profiles. This rhetoric sets the stage for Diddy's testimony, where he is expected to address not only the specifics of the allegations, but also the broader context of his rise in the industry and the racial dynamics he faced. Diddy's legal team emphasizes that he wants to prove that a black man can win in federal court without being coerced into a plea bargain. His lawyers argue that accepting a deal would reinforce the stereotype of minorities being unable to receive fair treatment in the justice system. They plan to showcase Diddy's intent to clear his name by being transparent, even if it means revealing details about his business practices and personal life that are uncomfortable. The defense is also attacking the reliability of the evidence presented by prosecutors. Criminal defense lawyer John DeGasperis compares Diddy's situation to other major scandals.
Diddy's done. He is screwed. He's toast. As a criminal defense lawyer, it is going to be impossible to find a jury.
Noting that prosecutors often use sensational cases like this to build their own reputations. Agnifilo's team is questioning the origins and credibility of the videos, photos, and testimonies submitted, suggesting that some evidence may have been manipulated or taken out of context. A key element of Diddy's defense strategy is managing public perception. His legal team has requested a gag order to prevent further media coverage that could influence the jury pool and turn public opinion against him before the trial even begins.